support our amendment. I'm sure we would be open to a sunset to get your support. But then the final amendment is a local issue. This is just recently came to our attention. It's Scalise-003. This involves the Food and Drug Administration. They just recently announced that they will put a ban on raw oysters that are harvested.
On what? I'm sorry. On raw oysters?
On raw oysters.
Okay.
It's a very big issue all along the Gulf Coast. Not only in Louisiana, but Mississippi, Texas, Florida. A lot of our oyster fishermen are very up in arms by this decision by the FDA, or this threat by the FDA to come out with rules that by 2011, all oysters harvested between the months of April and October would have to go through a pasteurization process. Now, coming from Louisiana, we're home to some of the best restaurants in the world, and I think it's ludicrous that some federal bureaucrat in Washington thinks they know better how to prepare oysters than one of our great New Orleans chefs. And in fact, Louisiana Restaurant Association is very up in arms and strongly opposed to FDA doing this. This amendment would just require that if they did go forward with any kind of attempt to make a rule, they would actually have to come to Congress and go through the major rulemaking process. So it would give us the accountability to be able to stop that from happening if, in fact, we determined, which we do suggest, our fishermen and our restaurants, but also to the millions of Americans who enjoy the fresh oysters that are harvested from the Gulf of Mexico. So that's what that amendment does. And with that, I do also support the Pitts-Stupak amendment that would ban abortion that we tried in the Energy and Commerce Committee. Appreciate that y'all